Hello.
There, we're unmuted.
Why does it do that?
I wish I knew. I wish I could tell you. I can't. So here we are. How are we? How was our weekend? How are we feeling?
It's been an emotional week for me, so I'm a little drained, but
It's fair. That is fair. I'm gonna grab a Coke that I had hidden because my head needs it.
How about you?
It was a good week. I have a new little nephew, and then I got to go meet him today, and that was nice. That's nice.
The pictures and stuff that you sent me, it just made my heart melt. I was like, oh, he's a baby.
He's a little baby. Little guy. He's just a little guy. Let us know how you are and what you're working on. Show me where you are. Show me what you're working on.
It'll never not be funny. It's like an inside joke with us.
Every single time.
I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm going to work on.
Okay. You can think about it for a couple minutes. Maria's here. Hi, Maria.
I was working on a novella that I might continue working on, or I might read. I don't know yet.
Okay. I have my meeting with my developmental editor on Wednesday for book 3. Until then, I still have time. So I'm going to work on novella stuff after I make thumbnails and schedule some streams for March. I might just make thumbnails. I might not schedule. I might not do like the whole thing because that tends to take a lot of bandwidth from like going into different windows when my computer wants to act slow. So I might just make the thumbnails and then do that later. But hello, Jess.
Hey, Jess. I don't know why my voice just hit puberty all of a sudden, but
Hi, Jennifer. And Bree's here. We are on page 404 of Love to Hate by Jen Bennett. I'm going to read a little. And because of where I am in the book, I finished Alex Approximately, part of the bind-up. Yeah, I did not know that she had bind-ups, but you did mention that last week, so hopefully you're enjoying it. Seeing you all close up when you've been far away all week. Sorry, we'll be back to our normal sizes, or at least layout when the timer's up. Hello, co-gamer. Kind of a weird day, trying to just enjoy my evening. I'm going to do some reading. Halfway through, Laura Fern keeps breaking up with me. I'm going to read the stand-in. Working on finishing Her Majesty's Royal Coven. How are you liking it? I just sold that on Pango.
It is technically more vibrant. I mean, I did refresh the color, but I also rarely wear it down. So there's that. It's usually up in a bun. Thank you.
It said before I was done. Like, did you change the color? Ugh.
It's the same color it's been. I just refreshed
before
it.
You went. Before, like, I love it, but I love it. It is the same, but it is nice when it's nice and vibrant. Hello, Nicole.
Thank you.
It is nice hair. I like that you let it go wavy too. It makes my curly hair happy.
Yeah, I usually straighten. I decided I want to try the wavy life.
I like it.
But it's going to take some time for my real waves to come in because I've been straightening it for so long. I can't say that word.
Wow.
Straightening it.
That was a struggle. A comic, A Nice House on the Lake. See if I can finish it. Hopefully you can. Hello. Did you get a new avatar?
I think so. Definitely.
I think so. It's for cute. Sure, right? It's very cute.
Yeah.
I love it. We'll go back. Well, she'll comment again.
We're like, ooh, look,
3.5. Yeah. Sounds about right. It's supposed to be Laura Dean. Okay. What did I say? The autocorrect makes no sense. Did it say Laura Dern? Fern. Laura Dern would have made more sense.
Laura Fern. I just thought it was an author I'd never heard of. I was like, cool.
Yeah. I was like, even Laura Dean, I would have been like, okay. Laura Dern, also okay. I want to read it so bad. It's phenomenal. Oh no. I couldn't. I think, wasn't it like historical-esque? I don't know. I thought so. Someone else owns it now. Also, I meant when we hung out, you're further away than you are live. I know what you meant, because we're like 2 and not tiny. And when we go to the timer,
literally just like our faces. If we do 3,
it's too tiny.
Yeah,
it's too tiny.
But when we go to the timer, it pulls us out a little bit.
Yeah, I am. I'm leaning into the gray, which looks like highlights on here, but trust me when I tell you that's just gray. It does look like highlights though, kind of.
Coming from somebody that wishes they had because my family has beautiful silver hair and I have not gotten any yet. So
yeah. And I wouldn't call it gray. It's white. It's very translucent.
I mean, it's still gray.
Yeah,
I mean, even my mom's silver hair is still gray. It's still.
Yeah. I can't be fussed with the dye anymore. Every now and then I'm like, oh, I should do it. And then I'm like, no, it's not worth it. Representation is great, super witchy and fun, interesting world and politics. There you go. Added my pug and changed the background. There you go. I was like, I know that's different. It's very cute. I like it. Probably.
The thing with, I think she's talking about me saying I don't have any gray hair yet.
Yeah.
The thing is, both my mother and father started getting gray hairs by mid-20s. And my mom, by the time she was 40, she was 85% gray. I'm 40, and I have not yet had a gray hair. Even my cousin, who is Julie's age, her and Julie were born in the same year. She was like, how have you not had any gray? Because I've been getting gray for years already, for like 12 years. Like, I have so much gray. And I was like, I don't know. I'm the one person that can't wait. I want it. I want gray hair, and I'm not getting it. That's probably why I'm not getting it, is because A, I don't have children, and B,
I don't either.
I want it.
But yeah.
You also take care of children, so that doesn't count.
I do. But I did want gray hair, and I went to my hairdresser and asked them to do, like, when everybody was kind of like going that like silvery grayish, like even if it went to like a purpley gray, we couldn't get me there. Because I was also going right from like a bright fire engine red, and then my hair also just pulls too red. So I had to wait until it happened naturally.
My hair does pull naturally much more red. My natural hair is very warm toned, which is weird because my skin is very cool toned. It's a weird combination. But
I feel like my hair in general has gotten like ashier.
Like even back in the day when I would try to, do ash blonde, it would still pull red. And I asked a hairdresser one time, and I'm like, I can't get rid. And she was like, why are you fighting? Everything doesn't have to be cool tone. Just go with a honey blonde instead. It'll look so much better on your skin. I guarantee you. And I did, and it did. So now I'm just trying to be a natural redhead, even though I'm not a natural redhead.
My hair finally turns. I just want to let it go gray.
Believe me, once it goes gray, I feel like the gray grows much faster than normal hair.
It does. And that's the thing too, is I finally grew out all the purple. So there's like no purple. Like it's just my natural hair color now. And for me to get the kind of purple that I really, really like on my hair, I'd have to bleach my hair, and I'm not killing my hair anymore. So I'm just letting it go.
Yeah, I think that's where it's a good thing about my hair is my natural hair is kind of a very dirty dark blonde. But again, when I put in this red, I maybe here down had bleach on it. This is all never been bleached, and it still pulls the red fairly well. So
Yeah,
I'm not bleaching.
I feel like I could do like I could probably do like a brown, or a brownie red or something like that, and it would be okay. But I can't do the purple without bleaching it. So no more fun colors unless I do like an overtone for brown hair, and it's just like a tinge.
Little tint of it.
Just a tinge. I found 2 gray hair. I'm pretty sure, and maybe. I don't know if they put like DNA into storage, but my first white hair happened when I was still working at like an actual school, and I taped it onto a piece of paper and put it into my employee file. So somewhere my first gray hair is where it belongs. If female baldness runs, yeah, pray for the gray. I love gray. I didn't have to use chemicals for which? For what? For this? Or for the purple? For the purple, I did have to use chemicals. I bleached it and it killed my curl, killed my hair. And then I eventually started letting the bleach part grow out and then just doing like an overtone shampoo conditioner in color, or mixing conditioner with like a regular color, but not doing any chemicals with it. But this is all me. It's mine. And my family just asked me too at my niece's birthday party yesterday. They're like, are you done with the colors? And I was like, it's not nice. Yes, I'm done with the colors. It's just gray now. Thank you. 28. Yeah. I think I got my first at 26.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
I thought it would happen in my 30s, and it did not. And let's see if it happens in the 40s.
We'll wait and see. All right, friends, we are going to start our first sprint. So y'all got some work to do. Yeah. I need to find the template for our thumbnails so that I can make those. But we're going to start a sprint. We're going to get some work done. And hopefully you guys can absolutely crush it. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Show me what you're working with.
All right. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone.
Why did that scare me so bad? Did you see me jump?
I did not.
I was like,
but I wish I had.
I think it's just louder in these earbuds instead of the headphones.
Yeah, it might be. That could be it. What'd you do? How'd you do?
Okay. So I did okay. This is what I'm doing. I have this notebook that I started for my novella project that I'm working on. And I then spilled coffee all over it. And all of the pages, like, there's so many pages that are like warped and gross.
Gross.
And I was like, you know what? These are those left-handed ones that I got, right? And I'm like, I don't really love these anyway. So I just went ahead and pulled out a different one, and I'm transcribing everything, and then I'm going to throw that one away, so that it's not gross and full of coffee.
Yeah. Are you finding yourself making any edits or changes as you like move information over?
So far, no.
Staying the same. Very good. I made.
Look at what it did to this page that didn't even have any writing on it before.
That's cool. I don't blame you.
Good.
I've made thumbnails. I did my witchy stuff. I did my tarot pool. I did my new moon notes for tomorrow because tomorrow's a new moon. So I did all that kind of stuff for what I want to get done tomorrow. And then I started going into my Amazon and my KDP. I need to add more like categories to my novellas so that they're more easily searchable. So I had to do some research on the correct like pathways for each book because they're all a little bit different. So I've been doing that. But I'm hoping in the next one to actually write. So we'll see.
I also did have to go take my dogs out for a minute too. So
yeah.
They always decide they want to go out when I'm in the middle of doing something.
Sorry, I just had to suppress a very big yawn so that you didn't have to see that. Ashley made it. I'm up to my ears in pixels and coding and stuff I don't know anything about. I'm sorry.
Been there.
Yeah. Setting up my books to sell on my website. I feel you. I use BookFunnel. Right? Is that what I use?
I think so.
Yeah.
Sounds right to me.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
But you just do ebooks on your website, right?
I do only do ebooks from my website directly from me. And then I have a sheet that I put out like quarterly where you can buy physical books from me, signed and personalized and wax sealed and pretty with swaggy swag. But I don't know that I'm going to do that before March 11th because I have a signing on March 11th and I need my inventory for going to that signing. So I think I'll probably do one of those after the signing with whatever I have left.
That makes sense.
But I don't want to sell books and then not have them for my signing. So
yeah. And here's to hoping you sell out at your signing.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. It'll be interesting. It's back at Cover Maker Books, so it's somewhere that I've been before. And it is for Spring Romance Day. I'm excited. All local authors. Local. I'll have to drive like an hour and a half to get there. But I think other people are coming from like New Jersey. Other people are coming from like local-ish, adjacent. And I'm excited to go back there. I don't know. I would not presume or assume that Prophecy will be on a wall, but I would not be mad if Prophecy also made it onto their walls because A Curse and Ash is up on their wall.
Yeah, so. Don't forget to ask because just be like, I'm just curious. Did you put Prophecy up? No big deal if it's not, but
but I don't want to not get it. I don't want to not see it. Got to chapter 2. Don't see myself finishing the book. Going to give a book called Killer Content a try. Okie doke. Starry Eyes. I liked Starry Eyes, but it might not be for everybody. Hello, Kelly.
Read it.
Bree finished Laura Dean. Didn't like it. Gonna read The Stand-In, but feel mentally not fab. There it is down there. So I watched an episode of Kim Possible. Got the spelling under control. Jennifer did not finish her comic, but is only halfway. It's a lot more text heavy than I expected, and that's okay. But I think I'm going to switch to Honey and Spice for the next sprint. And there you have it. Jess finally finished beta reading for Laura and made some notes. Making notes. Hello, Meg. Reading a manga called Dinosaur Sanctuary. I think I read 35-ish pages. Hard to tell because they're not numbered.
I hate that.
I know. Trying to get through some of my shorter library books and finish up some books I'm in the middle of. I have a lot of library books checked out. I'm in the middle of, I think, 7 or 8 books per my StoryGraph. We'll see. But I
haven't even put
an arc.
Any books that I've read, any book that I've read this year up on like StoryGraph.
I think I've read 15 maybe this year so far.
I'm pretty sure I've only finished one.
One of the ones that I finished was like nearly 800 pages. So
one. I think you've read multiple books that were fairly long. Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just in a weird reading slump right now.
That's fair. Also, I just now realized that I forgot to pause my rain ASMR. I was confused. I could still hear rain when it's not raining outside.
I wouldn't be awake if I had on rain ASMR.
Nope, that's my sleep sounds. Are signings awkward like when you're just sitting there? I would assume so. Maybe.
You've been to signings. Don't act like you haven't had a signing before.
Right. But I wasn't just sitting there. Like I had people coming and like going the whole time we're talking. So like I wasn't just sitting and like twiddling thumbs and waiting. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it could be, but the bookstore staff is amazing. I was signing with other people when I went to the signing. This will be my second time going to like an official signing, and I'm signing alone. Last time I was signing with 3 other authors, and this time it'll just be me. So whoever comes in will hopefully be there and coming over. So I don't have to like split my attention or worry about other people maybe not like, skip it over my table. Last time I was the first table, so everybody kind of hit me. And I found at least that anytime I'm around other authors, they're always like super nice and personable and chit-chatty. And I signed with people that were independently published. I signed with Maria V. Snyder, and she was super nice to talk to. So the book staff, whoever's there is at a book event like that organized it, is there because they love books and they organize it because they love books. And any other authors that are there, like also just super chill. So it wasn't awkward. It was nice. I get a little awkward when I talk about my own books, but other than that, it's fine. I'm in the middle of 6 right now, which is better than my usual 10. I'm in the middle of 2 that I'm buddy reading with Amber, and so they're just sitting because she's slumpy.
We're only in the middle of 1 that we're buddy reading together.
We have been in the middle of Cain's Jawbone for over a year.
I'm not counting that one anymore.
It's still on my currently reading list. So, shush. Amber's in a reading slump. I just finished book 28 of the year. Julie's written 57 books this year, and I've written an outline. It's a tough world. It's okay. I was... but they're fun. I'm excited to go back out there. They also adopt cats out of the store, so there's just cats all over the place, which is really cute. So if you're anywhere near the Hershey, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania-ish adjacent area, come to the signing.
Here's a question. When you went the last time, was it before or after you adopted your cat?
After.
Okay. I was just curious. I was like, I couldn't remember.
It was after.
Was her nose
August?
directly on you when you got home? My dogs do that whenever I'm around other dogs. They're like, who you been looking at? Who you been talking to?
Who have you been
I
with?
smell them.
How dare you? Yeah.
They did that when I got back from my aunt's house yesterday because they have 2 different dogs that I was petting on, and they were like, who are these dogs?
You cheater. No, I did, which was good because I'd always believed myself insanely allergic to cats, and now I have a cat, and turns out I'm not. So that was good because I was like, I'm going to go and be all itchy and puffy, and I would have been panicked if I thought I was still allergic to cats and I was going to a place that had that many. But it was fine. It was super great. Good to know. I'm wondering because I'm neurodivergent and it sounds like a literal nightmare. I was nervous. I'm not going to say I wasn't nervous. I was scared as heck, but it was actually a very, very positive experience. I'm sure that there's all different kinds of experiences, but my first signing was a very positive one, and it made me feel a lot more comfortable saying yes to other ones. So it depends. I'm a lot more comfortable going out with people and having them be like, yeah, Julie's an author. She wrote a book about da-da-da-da-da, and letting other people tell people. I don't want to tell people. But
I am not okay with that. My old boss, he doesn't work there anymore, but he found out that I wrote books, and he would literally in random meetings be like, did you know Amber was an author? I'm like, shut up! Shut your face! No. So I don't like when people talk about books. Now, here's the thing. I've never put out a book that I was like super proud of either.
I think it'll
I've put out a lot of
happens.
bullshit like that I don't want people reading.
Yeah, I think that'll change once you've got something out there that you're like super proud of.
Which before anybody asks is no longer available for sale, so don't even ask.
Don't look for it.
Do not look for it.
Yeah. But it's a part of it all, right? And I'm very lucky to be able to do it. So no complaints. What do I still need to get done?
I can't stop yawning. My gosh.
It's not helping me any.
Okay.
I have a to-do list. We're going to keep it moving, friends.
So let's do it. So let's do this thing.
We're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on keeping on. I do not and will not have before the end of the sprints tonight have anything ready for March sprints, but it will be every Sunday at 8 p.m. EST, like always. So tune in and they'll be there soon that you can set notifications. And the Storyteller's Hearth. It's Earth with an H. It's Hearth. Hearth.
Like
Hearth.
Hearth.
Here. Hearth.
Hearth.
Heart.
Hearth.
Right. That is the weekend of. The fuck weekend is it? The 24th, 25th, is it?
Of March, correct?
Of March. The last weekend of March.
Yes.
Right?
I believe so.
I don't know what time I'm sprinting or if I'm sprinting, but that is a thing. I don't have confirmation that I'm hosting anything. But that will be the weekend. If you are looking for more sprints, that will be the weekend where we're going to have another, what used to be the Worldwide Write-a-thon. So you can put that in your calendars now.
Storyteller's Hearth.
Put that in your calendars and smoke it. I've been away from my phone for pretty much this entire stream. That's okay. You're back now. Become busy. That's also okay. It
It
is
is that weekend. See?
Cool.
You're correct.
Awesome. All right. Let's get back to work, see what we can get done. If you have anything that you would like to promote or discuss or link,
They can't link.
put links, but you can get around it by putting like spelling out dot or whatever.
Except for those with the wrench of power, like Jess just did.
Her wrench of power.
What's a story teller? Storytellers.
Zizzes. Zizzes? Wait a minute. Is it a double plural? Is it storytellers? Zizzes? Hearth? Is that how we're supposed to write it and say it? Storytellers? Zizzes? Storytellers? Zizzes. Storytellers? I thought it was storytellers with a R apostrophe S. It's storytellers. It's multiple sisses. I'm so confused. Was the typo on the YR, or is it really storytellers zizzes with another thing? Can we go back to Worldwide Write-a-thon? It was literally less difficult.
It wasn't less difficult. However, even if it's storytellers plural, like you wouldn't say storytellers you would still just say storytellers.
But there's another S.
I understand, but in English it doesn't make sense. So even if it's I understand that it's a possessive form of a plural word, but you don't say zizzes. You just say storytellers.
Fine, but it's making my brain glitch, and I don't like it.
Because I'm not gonna say storytellers is hearth.
I'm not.
That's
either.
Not even right. That's hearth. It's hearth. Storytellers.
I got news for you. I will
hearth.
never say that word right. Not once. Not ever. Not
we love
once.
That. We love it. Yes.
I don't.
Yes, you do. Be nice to your friend that made the name.
I'm nice to her. I don't like that my brain can't handle that word. For me, I'm having a hard time reading. It does not help that I'm waiting for an audio that I have on hold for my local library, and I want to give it a try since I don't know if I will like it. Gotcha. That, my friends, is a typo. And currently, yes, it is storytellers. But we don't say it that way because who the heck wants to do that? Not I.
Apparently, Julie wants to.
I'm too country for that.
It's storytellers. Storytellers.
Hearth? Hearth. It's hearth, right? It's hearth.
Hearth.
I'm sorry.
Why are you so adamant on saying hearth?
I don't, because that's how I want to say it, and I have to actively tell myself not to say it that way, and that's what bothers me. Because A, it makes me feel stupid, and B, I firmly believe it shouldn't have been that. Like, it shouldn't be said that way. I can neither confirm nor deny, but you can see me at 11 a.m. on Saturday. Perfect. All right, let's get work done. Jesus. Here we go. That's fine.
Are you ready to work?
Yeah, dude. All the works happening right now. Good luck,
everyone. We're back.
No. Hello. How do we do?
I did good. I finished making the new one.
Okie dokie dokie.
And the other one is gone away.
Okay.
So.
I
did go back and read a little bit of what I had written. So.
And there you have it. I'm. Trying to figure out where I went. Trying to figure out. I just had to get back to where I had been before. Sorry. Sorry.
I don't know what any of that means, so you're good.
I know. I had like gone back to fix a section of the story, and I had to get back to where I can write forward. But words got done. I messaged the Zon to add my categories.
Okay.
Which took so much longer than I wanted it to.
Mm-hmm. I thought you could just do that directly from the KDP page.
You can for the first two, but if you want like up to 10, you have to message them and they have to add the additional ones. You can only set 2 yourself.
Gotcha.
Which is fine, but then you have to do like your AISN or ISBN, comma, full link of your book, comma, whether it's physical, like paperback, hardback, ebook, and then your whole string of identifiers. And I have 6 additional ones for each book that I'm adding. So I had to do it 6 times for each of the
that's no
for
fun.
each of them. And it's because they're KU, KDP, it's a different. I can't go through the author central. I have to go through the KDP. Like I've got to go through a different avenue than I did for the novels. It's boring, stupid author business poop. I hate it.
It's poopies.
It's just ridiculous. How do you say heart? Heart. That's not how you say it.
That is how you say it.
Hearth?
Hearth.
Hearth.
Hearth. Yeah.
Just like say it with a lisp and a TH. I guess so.
Yes, go to the storyteller's hearth.
I'll get it right eventually. Just getting here. Hopefully you enjoyed your read. Unfortunately, that is our last sprint, but we do long sprints. So you got there right at the start of like our 45. So you got a good bit in, hopefully. Ashley's still here lurking, making a landing page. Gotta love website building. Happy birthday, Kelly.
Happy birthday.
Tessa Seiden made it to 20% of The Twisted Dead by Darcy Coates and ate dinner.
Her books do read very quick. They're easy to read.
Are they novella length or are they like long?
No,
like
they're
long?
full novel length, but
Got you.
she just has a way of like it doesn't get boring. It pulls you forward.
I haven't
very quick
read from her yet, but I know you and Jess really enjoy her. I now have 4 loads that have yet to be folded, 3 in the wash and 1 in the dryer. I don't blame you. That's a lot. I got 213 words written. Fantastic, Kelly. I'm not tracking my wordage. I listened to 2 chapters of Honey and Spice while I folded my last load of laundry, and then I read 28 pages of Mule Bone. What is Mule Bone? What is that?
I don't know.
Finished Dinosaur Sanctuary, gave it 5 stars. I'm tempted to pre-order the sequel, which is rare for me, as I tend to just borrow from the library. The library doesn't have it. That's the worst when you find something good and the library doesn't have the new ones yet. Page 18 of Hester, going slow, but interesting so far. That's good. It's okay if it goes slow. Sometimes it's nice to just relax and enjoy the book. It's your 6th Coates. That's saying something. I'm trying to think who I've read 6 books from. I say that like I don't often read from the same authors. I do. So, but thriller wise, I've read more than. Have I read 6? Catherine Ryan Howard.
I don't think she has 6, or she does have 6.
Yeah, I've read 6 of hers, and I've definitely read 6 Alice Feeney.
I know I've read a lot of Alice Feeney's, Catherine Ryan Howard. Are we just talking about thrillers?
I was only talking about thrillers, but
because I've also read a lot of like Victoria Schwab, Stephen King, Brandon Sanderson. Who else? Riley Sager. I've read like 4 out of like 6 books of his. I'm only up to 2 Grady Hendrix, I'm up to 3 now. My bad. I just finished one. I'm up to 3 now. I've read
all of Riley's except for the last one, The House on the Lake. House Across the Lake? The lake house thingy? Yeah.
Okay. All but the last 2.
I read the last one before the last one, and I went, I'm done.
Yeah,
but then everybody started talking. I still don't
know if I want to read Survive the Night. I might just skip it and go straight to
Don't read it.
Across the Lake.
It's absolutely awful. Just skip it. Because I have heard better things about The House Across the Lake, which almost make me want to go back and try it. But I feel like he deserves to be in the penalty box for me.
Every author can have a bad book. That doesn't, not necessarily even a bad book, but just a book that isn't your jam. You know what I mean?
It's a categorically bad book.
I don't know. I haven't read it, so I can't say. I'm sure there are people out there that like it.
I want you to read it. Because I'm curious what you would think of it. Anyway. Mulebone is by Zora Neale Hurston. There's a read-along to read her box set this year. This is just the first of 10. I've never even heard of that author, let alone that title. And there's 10 of their books in that box set? I don't know, man. I believe you. I've heard good things about it. I was so excited to read. I was going to read Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan, but now that's out the window. I have not read anything by him. Survive the Night is the only one I haven't read, but I do plan to pick it up. Just have my own opinion. That's fair. May the stars be with you.
Here's the thing. I am not in a place that I can read a book that I will potentially hate right now. After being so disappointed with the one that I read previously, I'm scared to read anything. Like, I need a win. And I just don't even want to read anything. Even though I have like 4 or 5 books over there sitting ready to go that I know I will love, I'm still like, I don't know. I'm scared to read anything because I'm in a weird headspace and I want to
reread something you love. And then get yourself back into like a better headspace, you know?
Yeah.
You could try that. May Fortune Guide Your Journey. Like Percy Jackson. It's like Percy Jackson, but with Egyptian mythology. Never read that.
Percy Jackson, I didn't jump on the bandwagon early enough because I feel like I tried to read the first book and I felt too old to be reading it. And so I was like, I wish I would have started this at the age you're supposed to start this. And I could have that nostalgia going on, but I don't.
No. No, I was not that you're ever too old to read what you want to read, but I just wasn't enough to
felt too like it made me feel too old to read it because it was very middle grade. And not middle grade in a way that that I like, because there are some middle grades that I really love, but I was like, man, I would have enjoyed this at 13.
This would have been amazing. Yeah.
This would have been
I
so
do.
awesome to read at 13 years old. No, at 13 years old, I was reading V.C. Andrews, which I should not have been reading.
No.
So there's that.
I said that I started 2 ebooks, which I actually didn't, so that doesn't matter. Kane's Jawbone, Night Film, just sitting there. An audiobook. I'm pretty sure
Kane's Jawbone isn't a real book. It's not like reading a book together. It's not an actual book. It's a mystery. It's not really. You can't just read it. It's too hard.
It's not too hard. You can't just give up.
Don't lie to me. It is too hard. Because you kept having to start over.
It's too hard to get correct. We're never going to get it right. We're not going to get it right. But that doesn't mean it's too hard to finish. We haven't even read all the pages.
Because you kept wanting to start over.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You kept saying, I think we need to start over.
Starve? No.
No, you kept saying, I think we need to start over. You're like, do we need to start over? No.
That was you, because you saw a TikTok and you're like, they were looking at these type of things. We should go back and try to do those type of things. And I was like, I want to die right now at the thought of starting over again. And then at that point, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Gotta find somebody else to do it with me.
That's right. Jess, it's a puzzle. It's not a book.
That doesn't mean you don't finish. If we had read all the pages, I'd have been like, okay, I finished it. I can't just abandon it.
At this point, though, we would have to start over, I think.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I finished 9 Liars this morning, 5th book in the Truly Devious series. Gave everything else 5 stars. 9 Liars, 3 stars. I was very disappointed. I haven't read any of those.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about the first couple of books in that series. Truly Devious.
I didn't realize there were that many of them.
I mean, I thought there was 3.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I didn't know that there was that 5.
Many. No, I did not. Friends, I'm tired.
Me too. I have to go into the office tomorrow, which is no fun. We were working on a big project the last time we were supposed to go in the office, so I got to get out of it. This time I have to go.
Gotta do it. Yeah, gots to do it. I don't have work tomorrow, but I have a lot of work to do. So there's that.
Which is why we never get to read. I don't want to make you feel like you have to read with me if you're doing really good with your writing. I feel bad if I'm like, let's take out on Kane's Jawbone again, and you're actively writing and editing.
I don't think you understand how much it bothers me that we haven't finished Night Film. It would be please interrupt me. Please interrupt me.
I'm scared of you.
It's keeping me up at night. Like, I look at it, it's over on my thing next to my bed, and I look at it and I get angry.
You've finished it already.
I know.
So why are you know what happens.
Right. But I'm still in the middle of reading it. Even if it's a reread, you can't just leave it like that. It's chaos.
I don't even know. Where did I even put my copy?
I swear to God.
Oh, it's right here.
A trilogy. But they were like, well, these are selling.
It's literally right here. I'm going to put it right here in front of me.
Can we read a couple pages tonight?
Yes, we can read a couple pages tonight.
Thank you. I have to go to the office 6 days a week, so kiss my fat white butt.
Yes, but isn't your office like close-ish? I have to drive through like an hour in traffic to get to the office.
Cute kitties.
And an hour back.
I don't know.
To sit there, and we're supposed to be there back at the office part-time so that we can have collaboration. And we still sit at our desks on the computer on Teams calls for meetings instead of going to meeting rooms. And I'm like, what? I could be at home right now.
In pajamas.
I could be in my pajamas right now.
I had to put a bra on.
I had to put makeup on. I had to do my hair.
Doing your hair and putting makeup on, optional. Technically the
True.
bra is too, but
not for me. I'd walk in there like this.
Oh, friends, we will be here next weekend. That's it. It's truly all I got for you.
Yep.
Our hangs this week will be reading hangs. Do that? That's not going to happen. No writing.
It's not going to happen because Julie's getting her book back for edits this week. So
yeah. I get my edits back on Wednesday, so I will have to be doing the writings. And I have to do writing because I need to finish this novella before I get my developmental edits back on Wednesday. But I should be able to do that tomorrow.
These are I can do that tomorrow. That I don't want to.
Amber, I don't think that's bullshit. You know me. I will get it done. I'll get it done.
I don't want you to throw a Coke can at my head.
I'm not going to throw a Coke can. I have never once thrown a Coke can at your head.
No, you threatened to.
I threatened to.
You didn't.
Nope.
You threatened to, and your threatening caused me to pee myself laughing.
But I will also have you know that the threatening of the Coke can launching had nothing to do with writing or reading or interrupting my workflow.
No, it did not.
You know. It was the loudest snoring, little girl.
It was me misinterpreting a toss.
It was. I will lob a box of Cheez-Its at you. See, if nothing else, it got the word lob back into circulation. And I'm fine with that. Okie dokie, friends.
Fun times.
We're gonna go read Nightville. We will see you next week, though. I hope you get a ton of amazing things done. Have a good one.
Yep.
Good night.
Bye.